All right. So I mentioned the 74 principles of real leadership. I've talked about them intermittently. Now we've been over the last 2 weeks, we've been focusing on how to use them. And so we're starting with realistic. And it's, remember, real and pink are acronyms: realistic, effective, authentic, leader led, powerful, innovative, natural, and knowledgeable. So we're in a realistic section of the principles of real leadership. And realistic leadership is honest leadership, and it requires you to lead from three areas: your head, your heart, and your gut. Coincidentally, those are your three brains: your head, your heart, and your gut. I had no idea that was actually a thing in 2008 when I wrote the book. Just recently found that out 3 days ago. So, talk about synchronicity and knowing why you were born. So, the first one we're going to review today is embrace change. Now, be honest. When change occurs in your life, do you bring it and say, "Come, change? Where you? Come on in. Woo! Mwah, mwah. I missed you, change. Come on." So, do you willingly embrace change when it shows up, virtually, physically, emotionally, financially? Do you embrace it? Be honest. I don't. Not initially. I don't. I'll go first. I don't. So you can say yes, no, hell no, nope, not in this life or the next. Do you embrace change? Not at all. You like, excuse me, change. You didn't. I wasn't ready to change. Hold up. You early. You supposed to be here 3 years from now. I didn't schedule you. I'm looking on my digital and my physical calendars, and I'm not really seeing you right now. So what the hell? It's like an uninvited guest. Somebody, somebody saying, excuse me, what? Okay. So let me tell you when change happens. Change happens when it feels like happening. When it's time for change, it happens. Regardless if you're ready, if you're prepared. Sometimes if you say, "Oh, I'm getting ready to graduate high school and I'm going to college." So you're like, "Oh, this is a willing change. This is awesome." However, when you, for anybody who's perimenopausal or going through the change does what it wants. Hot flash will show up when, wherever, don't care what hair you got on, makeup, outfit. Hot flash say, "What's up? How you doing?" And you just sitting there fanning. So then you have to prepare for change. Now, what's happening when change shows up is your comfort zone is being affected and impacted. That's why people don't embrace change, because like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Wait, you taking my what? You taking my what? But change is just a growth opportunity. It's showing up because it's time for you to grow. So here is my embrace change strategy that I have developed independent of the book. I give myself 15 minutes to vent about how unfair this fucking change is. Oh, this is some bullshit. I can't. Oh, really? So it's not. Now, with everything else I got going on, here comes some change too. And so I use my feeling strategy. What am I feeling? Pissed off. I'm feeling like this is not fair. Why am I feeling this? Because this change showed up in the middle of me working on everything. Or you just got finished with a change and here come another change. And now you're saying, no. See, I had already I thought like I was going to get like a grace period before this next change showed up. So I'm in my 2 weeks off. I'm on sabbatical, a short little sabbatical. So this change is showing up at the wrong time. I give myself 15 minutes. And then I embrace the change and be strategic and I implement that change. So going forward, when change happens, embrace it. Because if you don't embrace the change, here is what's going to happen. You're going to ignore that change that you need to make, and then another one is going to come. 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 And then another. And then you're going to find yourself sitting in a room with 15 changes that you didn't embrace. And now the change that you actually wanted to make, you can't make it. Why? Because you needed to do those other 15 things to have the skills and the resource and the talent and the time and the strength to use it for the current change. So now you're trying to figure out, oh, I want to start a business. Okay, did you skip econ and accounting? Did you not work on your financial literacy and your own personal finances? And now you're trying to seek investments. You try, I'm just going to get my Duns Bradstreet, get my credit up. I got everything filed and I'm good to go. And now I'm about to, and then you can't meet payroll because you didn't do PIMDIS way back in the 5th grade and didn't do it when I was going over it. So the changes show up to give you a skill and a lesson for the future changes that's showing up. And they just pile up. So you might be sitting somewhere